Other devices which may disturb the performance. Recording this performance in any way is strictly prohibited. Thank you for your cooperation. Enjoy the show.
Here we lie, those tossed aside even from sin itself, attempting to find a place far from places. Have you ever experienced a sadness so profound, so parasitic? You lose the ability to connect with those around you. Objects appear obsolete. Warmth fades away into nothingness. This place, however, and that feeling, it's here. Between the above and the below. Limbo.
Excuse me? Do you know where I am? How do I get out of here? Please, I must find my son. Have you seen him?
Shh!
Please, I'm so tired. Anything, please.
Oh dear, you are just skin and bones. Time for a break!
I'm in a dream. Or is it a nightmare? I was alone, thinking of him. Suddenly he was there. My poor boy. I gazed upon his sweet face. Then from behind, a man grabbed him. I went to run after, but something latched onto me. He was gone. The feeling. When they took him away, the feeling came. They brought me here. Cramped. Hoarded like cattle. Ill-fated cows.
Men, fall in!
Close together!
Closer.
Every man must fit inside!
He would yell. It continued.
We must complete the transport before sundown.
Women and children will stay. Men will board.
We arrived. I was alone. He was gone.
Papa! Papa, don't leave me!
He begged me. He pleaded.
Papa? Where are you going? I'm coming with you!
I told him no, but he wouldn't listen.
Papa, please!
Then the smell. Burning. Flesh. And for miles. These people. Sick. Shivering. God help me.
Me.
Bring him back.
Ask and you shall receive, Michael.
Who?
You may call me Gabriel.
Or
Think of me as your guide, sent you from him, capital H-I-M.
God has never before showed me mercy.
I've been watching over you while you've been here. I've observed your ups and your downs. And now I want to take you away.
No one can leave here. Everyone is stuck, trapped.
You have the strength here to leave. Just because no one's done it before does not mean it cannot be done. Do you see the 7 points atop the barbed wire fence over yonder? Just beyond that barricade lies worlds beyond your wildest dreams and nightmares that you have the ability to conquer.
I don't dream anymore. It's pointless.
What would you say if we could reunite you with your little boy? we have to do is cross that barricade, and we are off. You can leave all this behind you. Be warned, you'll come across all the dangers of hell along this journey. If you're up for the challenge, I'll be right here with you the entire way. Michael, are you coming?
Take me with you!
No, no!
What is this place, huh? Where am I?
Michael, calm down.
Don't tell me to calm down.
If you want to survive this, do as I say. Michael, be careful. Don't let her in. Do not desire her beauty in your heart. Do not let her capture you with her eyelashes. For this is the will of God. Your sanctification, that you should abstain from sexual immorality, that each one of you should know his own body in holiness and honor, not in the passion of lust, like the Gentiles who do not know God. Blessed is the man who remains steadfast under trial. For once he has stood the test, he will receive the crown of life, which God promises to those who love him. Let him not say when he is being tempted, I am being tempted by God. For God cannot be tempted by evil, and he himself tempts no one. But each person, when he is tempted, is lured and enticed by his own desire. Then, desire, when it has conceived, brings forth death. And death, when it is fully formed, gives birth to sin. Do not be deceived, our beloved brothers. For the wicked boasts of its heart's desire, and the greedy man curses and spurns the Lord.
What?
Psalm 10:3.
Why do you do that?
Do what?
Talk in verses.
The Bible is the Word of God. God is all-knowing. God is all I know. Therefore, his verses are all I know.
If that were true, then where's my son?
We'll find him. I sure hope we'll find him. For if we do, I shall be branded forever a hero in the heavens.
Who's that?
Ah, look-see. It looks like we have ourselves more of an audience.
Welcome to the Twin
Where
Taverns!
you come hungry and leave hungrier.
Where you come thirsty and leave thirstier!
Clever, eh?
Suppose. Do you own the joint?
Yeah, Dad at the tavern to us when he and that wretched woman ran off.
She made him. Papa didn't want to leave us.
She didn't want us or this place.
She hated us. She even tried to kill us. A real witch. Stir the pot! You won't find him in there, Sonny.
Or will you? People suffer every day. Except for us, we take the high life.
Yeah? Well, I used to as well until my son disappeared.
Probably just ran away because you're a terrible father.
I was not!
Look at you. You're a right mess. You can't even look at us straight in the eye without sniffling your nose.
I may have struggled, but I do not need life advice from the worst gluttons of them all.
Worst gluttons of them all. I once remember a story of a man so lost in his own mind, so devolved in his own spirit, he deprived his son of father. He bit off his childhood, chewed on his self-respect, and spat on his innocence. And yet, here you are, with your holy friend in a bowl of self-righteousness. So yeah, stand high and think whatever you want, but just remember how much shit you had to pile on to get yourself up there.
I remember a story of a father who abandoned his own children in a forest with nothing but a trail of breadcrumbs for them to find a way home.
Which they never did.
You are not welcome here. Leave now.
Or we will escort you ourselves.
Put a knife to your throat if you're given the act.
What?
Proverbs 23:2.
What did you just say? Out with you!
A man is not just a summation of his past spoils, but the mold of an undetermined yet selfless future.
How many times do I have to say it? Leave now and you shall never return!
Citizens are to remain at their workstation from now until sundown. Keep in mind the workload may increase without notice. Good day.
Whose voice was that?
Leave now before she arrives! Scrub harder! Every stain is to be removed!
Yes, Mother.
Do not call me that. People here cannot know that we are related. We can be separated at any minute.
But Her Majesty...
Her Majesty is too desensitized for her own people. She can barely sort the weak from the mighty. You only trigger her.
No, we would not like that.
Correct. Keep up the good work.
Hear ye. As your royal ruler and queen, I declare that you will all be working throughout the weekend. We have a shipment coming in that requires immediate attention. Be prepared to work throughout the night.
She can't.
Oh, yes, I can.
She always knows.
That's right. I know who shows up for work and who works hard of the lot of you. Do not try to deceive me.
How can you stand for that? The way she treats you.
I don't know who you think you are, but here we never speak ill of Her Majesty.
We learned that the hard way. She made us do it.
I have told you over and over again, I only wanted what's best for you.
You only wanted what you wanted for us.
We only wanted to marry the king because you wanted us to.
You did not care who of us did marry him.
You wanted the title all to yourself.
That's...
You should have married him.
She's too old.
And haggard.
No wonder she's still alone.
And suffering.
None of that is true. I gave you a great life. I give you all the lavish things you could ever want or need.
Life does not consist in an abundance of possessions.
Says who?
Luke 12:15.
Don't mind him, he speaks in proverbs.
I hear you are displeased with how I treat my people.
Your people? They're not your people, they're your victims. You enslaved them. They're suffering, can you not see that?
They are working hard. Hard work taught me countless life lessons. They taught me that. Look around you. These people need to learn and grow. I'm helping them. Can't you see that? Shut up, old bitch. It's you who has the most to learn.
I can only imagine your experience. Was there a fair way to treat a human this way? Is there a fair reason to treat humans this
And
way?
as ye would that men would do to you, do ye also to them likewise. This
Luke 6:31.
he's learning.
And handsome. And charming.
Are we looking at the same Michael?
Do you realize where you are? Do you see this? This is the only item I have ever asked for in my life.
Be careful, that staff holds her powers.
This staff was formed by a twig of my mother's tree. She blessed it the night she disappeared of the ball. I never asked for riches of my rags, never of diamonds or chinaware. This staff was all I asked for. I can't say the same for Jacqueline and Wilhelmina. Do you know how many lentils I had to retrieve out of the fireplace? I do! 267! For every single solitary lentil warns one lesson taught on Lady Tremaine. Lesson number 1 was to strip the lady of her ladyship. She wasn't deserving of it. She and her motley crew.
This is petty. You're strong. Why succumb to their ways?
Gratitude. This is my thanks. They taught me everything I know. Now I'm repaying the favor.
How much is enough? You wanted nothing, and you got everything. You have all the authority in the kingdom. It's yours. Live in your luxury without tainting the rest.
But don't you see? Once you get a taste of something, it's hard to go back. No! No!
Breaking the staff around us all the flowers on the kingdom, the good and the evil.
No! No! Please, no! Give that back to me, please! No! No!
I can't do it.
What?
The power inside here does not come from a tree. The power inside here comes from within you. It's your doing what you must undo.
How? I can't give up everything I've earned.
The generous will themselves be blessed, for they share their food with the poor.
How?
Give it to those less fortunate. Especially the lives you've hurt. Make your life fruitful again. This will open you up to a whole new outlook on your world and on your kingdom. And you lot just as bad. You just want to see her demise.
Well, if you're not going to do it,
No! Where's your power?
let's watch her squirm.
How dare you! That was not yours to take! That was the last item I had to remind me of my mother! You've already taken my father from me, and now you've taken my mother too! You seem to forget who still has the power around here.
You forget! The authority is still the Almighty. It will always be Him, in this realm and many more unlike it. Now, Queen Ella, you will be returned to the edge of fate. Send to about your sins and receive new judgment from the Lords. As for you three, maybe a little more punishment is just what you need. Come, Michael. We're done here. There's someone who must meet.
Mercy of misery in my cursed sons, and of a mother for cursing in death, take you all with you and your father in Jason.
She seems sad. She wants her dignity.
This man of mine, man of my dreams, bearer of thy own fruit. Stolen my passion, robbed me of myself. Must reclaim. Must reclaim. Jason, you bring our love back to me, so hear me. Through all your wicked winds and horrid howls, I see your face. I see your hands in hers, our children on her breast. My memory fallen from your brow. My memory. My hands! My hands! What have I done?
Who has she killed? What has she killed?
She wants her loved ones.
My sons. My beautiful sons.
What became of them?
Why don't you approach her and find out?
My blood, which guides me. The anger which hides me.
A mad, blind woman with a thirst for vengeance? No, you lead. Aren't you supposed to be leading me on this path to begin with?
I understand your point, but I don't think...
Oh, I insist!
What power or divine one is ready to hear you?
We mean you no harm, madam.
Madam, would you think me be? I am not a madam. I am a whore, used and abused by men stronger than I. For I have laid with Lucifer, and he has used me worse than the rest. Man endures pain as a deserved punishment. Woman accepts it as a natural heritage.
We understand you've been through pain. We understand you've seen death.
These things you speak of, it's as if you haven't experienced them for yourself. Close your eyes. I want you to picture two women, sweet, determined. They both dance. The first woman, steadfast and meticulous, carrying out routines other women could only dream of. Many would have been jealous. However, all attention lied with the second woman. For you see, she was breathtaking. A rare flower in bloom, catching the sun's gaze in just the right way. No matter how hard the first woman would try, she could never receive the same adoration as her counterpart. However, when time for their competition arrived, the first woman stood her greatest routine yet, demanding their god's attention with her performance. The beautiful woman, trying hard as she may, fell short. Yet, even in victory, all eyes remained fixated on the more entrancing creature. Empathetic and upset, the trees erupted into applause, but not for the first woman. She had worked her entire life, sacrificing everything. And even in her greatest moment, she was nothing still, compared to the beauty just beyond her reach. Now tell me, which one am I? I do not see, dear boy, and pain is my life, but death. I have caused death. I have caused death upon those who betray, those who lie, those who cheat, and those who deceive. I killed them, Jason, and gods believe me, I will do it again.
Jason, I am not, but Michael.
Do not lie to me, Jason of Corinth. You know what happens when you lie. Where is Atticus?
Who?
Atticus! 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 What have you done with my son, my boy?
Your son is not with us.
I think she recognizes that.
If you two cannot produce my son, I promise you I will destroy your loved ones like I destroyed mine! 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 Mine!
Linnea, what are you doing?
Jason. Jason.
Mother of my children, what have ye done?
All for you! It was all for you! How relieved you must be! A man without responsibility. Now that is a man!
It was all political!
How dare you insult me even now! What more do I have left? What do you have to gain?
My love.
Don't! Not now. Not ever.
My lady,
Easy.
I know what you have gone through. I too have lost my son. Perhaps we can help one another.
Go on.
If you grant me passage onwards, I can guarantee you peace.
How? There can be no peace in this land of chaos.
Not here, but elsewhere.
Mother of my young...
Oh, quiet! Quiet! Stop bringing them into this! You never returned not for any of them, and yet you can stand here now. Why must you torture